to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the EXO-6 Star Trek First Contact Lieutenant Commander Data. And I think that's how they pronounce it, EXO-6, or is it EX-06? But yeah, I've been waiting for this figure for a while. I already had it like on like pre-order and so on, so I just been like waiting for it like to arrive. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about picking this one on up. And I know that this is the same, from what I'm hearing, like the same team from, I think it's Quantum Mechanics, that did the Star Trek Next Generation Picard figure, if I'm not mistaken. They came over to this company from what I'm hearing. But of course, you know, this is based on the movie of Star Trek First Contact, which I do still have on VHS, right, like cassette tape. I've had this since it originally came to video, because it even has like a hologram cover. That's when I had picked this up. I even saw this in the theaters too when it was originally released, and even I believe this is the best of the Next Generation films too. Like Star Trek, the 4 Star Trek Next Generation films. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get into this right now. Now this is the box that contains the EXO-6 Star Trek First Contact Lieutenant Commander Data figure. Now I must submit, I think that's a figure that really does look awesome right there. It looks so realistic and lifelike. And as you can see, this is like an image of like the theatrical poster of a Star Trek First Contact. You can see like the Borg Queen up here, Data and Picard, and the Borgs, like from the poster. Then on the side it says 25 years of Star Trek First Contact. Then you have like an image of the figure on the back and accessories that come with Data too. It says Lieutenant Commander Data, 6-scale figure, and it says the contents are a 6-scale collectible figure with over 30 points of articulation, head sculpt with authentic likeness of Brent Spiner as Data, and alternate head sculpt of Data as seen with real skin, detailed First Contact uniform, phaser rifle Type 3A, tricorder with holster, phaser Type 2 with holster, multiple interchangeable hands, support base, and autograph ID card. So yeah, I'm going to open this on up right now. This is how they have it designed too. You can like slide Data out. You can see them like on the inside with like its accessories. Yeah. Another thing cool about this box, you can see the makers of it. Once you like slide it off, you can see the creators, the credits. So the makers of this figure. Like I was saying, I heard this is the same team that did like the Quantum Mechanics Star Trek figures. They went over to EXO-6, so I don't know how true it is. You also get a data file right here too with this. It's inside this plastic, so I have to like open it on up. And it gives you like a file like, up on Lieutenant Commander Data. It's like a see-through type data file too, or data file card. It's kind of cool. You can like see like through it. I want to talk about the stand that comes with the Lieutenant Commander Data figure. Now this is the actual stand, as you can see. Yeah, like this plastic on it, so I'm taking it off. That's how this looks. And underneath, I guess it's supposed to be like the transporter, like the beam, like when they're beaming. Then you have this sheet right here too, that you can put on this too as well. So just go on it like that, I believe. We'll have to check it. And then of course, you know, this is the actual U-style stand. I do prefer these kind, like where it go up under the crouch. Then of course, you know, you would just insert this right into here, right there. Then up next, and I believe that EXO-6 had redesigned like this stand, because I saw like other videos with it and it was kind of different. I think they like kind of changed it. And I got this some Sideshow collectibles, but you get these like other pieces right here too for the and I think this is for the stand. Because this right here, it goes like on here, I think on the front, like these other separate pieces, because there's like 4 of them. As you can see, this is how they look. Cause from what I'm hearing, you'll be able to put all the figures like together, like on like the transporters. From what I'm hearing, but I think this stand right here that I actually have is kind of different. Now, of course, I could just sit this still up here. I could just slide it right up under that thing right there, you know, for the peg. And I believe this way actually go. Yeah, cause it goes in. And actually, this piece right here can even come out too, if I'm not mistaken. But I didn't want to bother it. And actually, I just discovered right there that this does like come out. You can like pull it on out. So I think this is still the same. And I think this will like, yeah, you can actually take this on out right here, this piece right here, and there it is. So it actually was the same thing that I was saying. So you can actually remove this like this. And that's how it actually looks like underneath. So it's kind of unique. And I think you can actually switch these on out too if you want. Like if you want to take this particular piece out, you can just like slide it out some kind of way. Yeah, you can see right there that you can slide off and then put this underneath. But I just keep mine like this. Because as you can see, that would like just peg in right here into these things. Yeah, just peg right on in. Then you take your U thing and just push it back in. So yeah, mine was just the actual way that this really was designed. Alright. Okay, there's the EXO-6 6th scale Lieutenant Commander data figure. So I'm going to just measure him right now. So you see he does stand pretty good. He looks like he's just a little 12 inches too. I'm not mistaken, like barely or right at 12. Looks like he breaks through 12 though. So what I do is talk about like the articulation and the likeness to Brent Spiner. Now I must admit the clothes already on this are just like superb. They really do look just awesome. I must admit I still would prefer like the TV show, you know. But yeah, I do think this is done very well. I like how this material looks. I probably got too much light on it. I like how his eyes, you can see the eyes real good. That's pretty cool. Even like his the buttons right there, that's awesome. The Starfleet symbol. It really does like Brent Spiner too. I think they did a good job on this. These are the kind of shoes that he has on. Even like this material, like I said, it's like awesome. I'm impressed. I think this is awesome. It's cool having like a 6th scale data figure now too as well. So I think that's pretty cool. I see Data's arms can go up like that. He does have a bend in the arm. Now I must admit that's what I was kind of worried about with this. I heard that was the same team that did that, I think, Quantum Mechanics Picard figure. I thought that was kind of stiff. Because he does have a bend like in the leg too as well. I like the way his material feel. Hands can turn. Feet can turn. You can see he has some kind of pants where like that belt thing goes on in the shoe. Data head can turn left, right. He can look up. He can look down. It seems like it's really like loose too. So I think that's pretty good. And yeah, he does stand too. I think this is awesome. It's so cool having like a 6th scale data figure, I must admit. And yeah, I would have preferred the TV show version, you know. Here you get 6 alternate hands as I move on through like the accessories for the data figure. You get a left and right fist, or right and left fist, one for each, and these are solid fists like he's punching. I like when they do, okay, these are actually kind of different hands. Then you have these two right here too. This is like you can tell these are like gripping type hands, like for holding stuff. And these are like the right hands. Then even on this side right, you have the two left hands for like holding items. So you have a total of like 8 interchangeable hands, like in total if you count the ones, like because he has like relaxed hands on, but you have like 6 like alternate like hands, like just separate hands. And as I move on to the accessories, Data has the tricorder pocket or holster. I know that Picard one had this, and it has like the magic on it, which I still think is so cool too, because then you just like could take this and you can just put it on him right there and just like magnetize. I think that is so awesome. That is cool right there. That they have it like magnetized. I really think that's so cool. Then here's like the tricorder, and I do recall these two because even this is like magnetized. You can like open it up and it will still stick. You know, you can actually hold it like that. And the detail in this is just amazing. So you can see all that the writing and stuff, and it's so cool. So of course, you know, you can put this like in Data's hand. But of course, you also gonna like put this in the tricorder holster, and it just like slides right on in. Then you can just take it and holster it right there on Data's waist. I still think that is so cool. And as I move on to the next accessories, this right here is the phaser rifle. As you can see. So I think this is nice and nice. This even has a name too. I forget like the particular name for it. I don't think it separates or anything. It even has like a hole right down the front. So this is cool. Then the next accessory that comes with the EXO-6 data figure is this his phaser right here. And of course it even has like a holster with a magnet on it. So I think that's cool. And here's the actual like phaser itself too. Then you can actually even holster it. Then of course, you know, you can choose wherever you want to put this. I'm trying to find it. And the holster for the phaser is actually right there. Like it's kind of, you just got to make sure the magnet is like lined up with like the sleeves. So that's how it actually looks. I really do think this is awesome. This is really cool. And the last accessory that comes with the EXO-6 6-scale data figure is the alternate head. They have it in this plastic. So take this on now. That's how it actually looks. Even this is an awesome like head sculpt. Like the likeness to Brent Spiner is cool. Like you said that skin that was put on him, the eye. It even looks like it really was like stitched on. It's cool. I like how they even have his hair right here. Awesome head sculpt. Now what I want to do is bring in my other figure from Quantum Mechanics, and it's a 6-scale, and this is the Captain Picard figure. So you can see like, now he's like on the stand too, but you can see like how they compare to each other. Like Data's a little higher than him, but it's because of like the stand. Now this figure, this is a superb Captain Picard figure, and this is how I would prefer Data, like based on like the TV show, not the movie ones. But it's cool having the movie ones as well though. But I thought this Picard figure was kind of stiff. Cause you see I got his tea in his hand too, his Earl Grey tea right there. And you can see he has like the tricorder holster and like the phaser like holster right here like his stuff too. It's just like how the data is. I heard the same team from Quantum Mechanics, they the ones went over to EXO-6 from what I'm hearing, so I don't know how true it is. But yeah, these are awesome figures. I was kind of worried that the data figure would be kind of stiff, but it seems like it's actually better, from my opinion, than the Captain Picard figure. Like the actual, if this was the same team, the actual articulation of the data figure seems like more articulate and like loose. You know, you can like really like bend them and so on. But Picard, you know, I thought this one was kind of stiff. It's still an awesome likeness to Patrick Stewart, though. And I know that EXO-6 has their own version of Captain Picard, too, from Star Trek First Contact, which I hope I can get to as well. Okay, that's the EXO-6 Star Trek First Contact Lieutenant Commander Data 6 scale figure. This is awesome. This is easily one of my top figures like of the year. Like the likeness to Data, or you could say Brent Spiner, is just like superb on this figure. And I'm definitely looking more to more of these from EXO-6. You know, I still prefer, like my favorite Star Trek show, or my favorite Star Trek period, is The Next Generation. That was my favorite of like the series, even like I guess you could say. I can't really say the movies because I am a fan of like the original like Star Trek 2 as well. Mostly like the movies, you know, like with Kirk and Spock and McCoy and all them. But I definitely would prefer like all Next Generation. And I must admit, I would prefer if they was based like on a TV show. But I would like to see like the movie ones, even like the ones of like Kirk, like the movie ones, versions. I would like to see them, but I must admit, I would prefer like the actual TV show, like outfits, you know. But it still is awesome just having like a Data figure as well, you know, like 6 scale, and it is like awesome. Like the likeness stuff, the articulation on it is pretty good. I like the accessories that he has too as well, so I think that's pretty cool. And like I mentioned before, I know I said it already, I heard this is the same team that did like the Star Trek figures for Quantum Mechanics, but they went over to like EXO-6 from what I'm hearing. I don't know how true it is, but yeah, I think this is superb. I would definitely recommend, especially if you're a fan of Star Trek. The I guess you could say First Contact, definitely, because I do still have the VHS tape right here, like the cassette tape. I had it since this first came on video, like back I think in like '97. It even still has like that hologram reflective cover. And I did get to see this in the theaters too back in 1996 when it was original release. I remember going to see this like opening weekend. I couldn't wait. And I still believe it's the best of the Next Generation Star Trek films too as well. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. So this is the EXO-6 Star Trek First Contact 6 scale Lieutenant Commander Data figure. I would definitely recommend picking this up. This is awesome. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. Resistance is futile. Dun, 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.